I'm currently maxing trophy fishing, and today I'm going to share with you the strategies and tips I've used to help streamline the process. Depending on where you are in your trophy fishing progression, this may or may not be beneficial for you. However, if you have yet to start trophy fishing, these tips will greatly help you. If you are below fishing 27 and not yet trophy fish, you want to do it before you hit that level. At fishing 27, you could capture lava sea creatures, which would be very annoying if you were trying to achieve bronze hunter while also capturing these mobs. If you are above fishing 27 and do not yet have the first stage of the armor, you could fish in locations where your mobs would fly off the map or fly away from you, and you could avoid using fishing armor due to the unwanted sea creature chance. Once you have achieved the first stage of trophy honor, you want to equip this set, and note that this set will be the majority of your earnings, so avoid putting it in the museum. You will want to put festive on whatever pieces you can and start the starring process as soon as possible. The earlier you finish the process, the cheaper it is to do so. Now for your choice of rods. This is completely dependent on your budget, and the options for rods are as follows. Hellfire rod with a requirement of fishing 35, Inferno rod with a requirement of fishing 30, and a Magma rod with a requirement of fishing 27. Each rod has its own attributes that can affect trophy fishing. You do not need to buy the best attributes, but if you are planning on doing this long term, it is a good idea to invest in a god roll pair. The best attributes would be fishing speed and trophy hunter. If you are planning on maxing these attributes, do not purchase an inferno rod or a hellfire rod without the max attributes already applied, due to the fact that you need to buy another matching rod of equal rarity to increase the attribute level. This means you should avoid buying these rods without max attributes unless you are content with those stats or are planning to sell them in the future. As of enchants and rod reforges, the only reforge you should be using is Chomp, and then for your rod, you should have all the basic enchants. And to max your rod, you would want to add Flash. Flash gives a chance for the cast to instantly attract a fish, which will, in the long run, improve your rates. Just note that if you star your rod, you will no longer have the ability to sell it. The equipment needed for this is simple. For your necklace, have a Rift necklace. For your cloak, belt, and gloves, have the Ithic piece, Finwave piece, and if you have the funds needed, a Gale Splash piece. These should all be reforged with Snowy and Recom to achieve the best results. For pets, you want to be using a legendary flying fish. You can level this until you can afford a radioactive vial, which will upgrade this to mythic, allowing you to buff the flash enchant, which we recently talked about. And the only other pet you should be using will be the slug pet, which helps capture the slugfish trophy fish. So now that you have your setup, I'll show you all the best places to fish. There are a total of 18 different trophy fish, but you do not need to go to 18 unique locations to catch them all. Some of these fish are able to be captured all around the island. The blobfish and lava fish can be caught anywhere throughout the island, meaning if you are going for one of these, it is best to fish at a location where it's possible to catch another fish. The sulfur skitter can be caught anywhere around sulfur blocks, and these can be found after a volcanic eruption. The steaming hot flounder can be found while fishing in a volcanic geyser. A gusher can be caught anywhere after an eruption has occurred. The slugfish can be caught anywhere with the restraint that your bobber must be active for 20 seconds unless slug pet is equipped, which lowers this time down to 10. The flyfish can be caught while fishing 8 blocks above the lava inside the volcano. The mana ray can be caught anywhere. However, you need to have at least 1200 mana to attract one. Getting one of these is not difficult with the sighted reforge. Volcanic stonefish can be caught anywhere inside the volcano. Vanille can be caught anywhere, but you need to be fishing with a clean starter lava rod. The skeleton fish can be caught in the burning desert or in Dragontail. The moldfin can be caught in the Mystic Marsh in Scarlet Town. The soulfish can be caught at the stronghold. The karate fish can be captured at the dojo. The golden fish can be caught anywhere and will randomly appear every once in a while as you're fishing. And lastly, the obfuscated fish can be caught anywhere. To obtain the first stage, you need to either be fishing with corrupt bait or be fishing with a totem and killing mobs to obtain the first stage. The second stage can be obtained by using the first stage as bait, and the third stage could be obtained the same way by using the second stage as bait. And to get into some tips, the tip number 1, you should stack the possible fish you're able to go for at once. So this means fish in locations where you're able to catch multiple fish you may need. and avoid locations where you have already captured that fish for that current tier. For example, if you have already captured a diamond mana ray and you no longer need it, you should remove the sighted reforge or make sure your mana is below 1200 to avoid capturing it again and removing the chance for other fish to be captured. You should do things like fishing in the dojo with vanilla rod while using obfuscated bait, but doing something like that may be too extreme due to the lack of fishing speed. It values fishing speed and don't try too hard to stack fish. All right, that's all for today. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe. Comment down something you really liked about this video. Comment down something you'd like to know. Comment down a video idea, anything you'd like. Just make sure to drop a comment. And I'm currently in a race with Mr.Muffinz to 1,500 subs. So let's see if he can win that race. It's pretty close.